It's just before 10 o'clock in Muncie, Indiana. We're at the ballpark because we were delayed yesterday for no rain and no lightning immediately at the ballpark. But following protocols and because Ball State doesn't have lights, we had to go by the fact that there was a lightning strike within a radius of Ball Diamond in Muncie. So because it would have cleared a little late with no lights, you come back for the resumption of Game 3 of this titanic struggle between Ohio and Ball State in advance of Game 4 of the series to follow. It's sunny, there's no rain, there's no lightning. It's a beautiful morning in Muncie, Indiana, and it's time once again for Bobcat Baseball. Hi, friends, I'm Russ Eisenstein. Ohio baseball trails 13-6 in the bottom of an in-progress fifth inning with one gone to BSU. Ohio won Game 1 of the series 5-3. It really was a fun one yesterday, and they'll go back to it today. Ohio has a chance to do something that nobody else in the league has done, and that's try to win a series over the Cardinals if they are able to come back in this one with still some game to play and then come back and win the nightcap. Or if they get one of these wins today, they do something that hasn't been done, and that's a split against the top team in the league. And that's all important when BSU might host the upcoming MAC tournament in a week and a half's time. Well, 13-6 is the score. A lot to cover. Time to visit with head coach Craig Moore.
Good morning from the ballpark. It's Ohio and Ball State resumption of the second game of the doubleheader, Game 3 of the series, before the full-fledged Game 4 of the series. Time to visit with always the bright and sunny and cheery Craig Moore. Good morning, Craig. How did it all come to be? And tell us about the discussions about halting yesterday and picking it up where we do today and at the time that we do.
Yeah, so, the game was halted due to a lightning strike that came. And anytime you have a lightning delay, it's a 30-minute delay. And then every time another strike comes, the clock restarts, And so looking at the radar with the umpires and with Rich, we felt the decision to stop the game at that point was the best decision to get everybody off the field and whatnot, with the idea that we would come back to finish the game. But now we ran into some other issues due to what the radar was saying or looking like, and then also, with Ball State not having lights, then the daylight of the day comes into that decision too. So once it looked like we were going to be able to start the game until at least after 6 o'clock, and then there was rain coming in at 6:45 for a while, we decided just to call it a day and come back and try it again today.
Yeah. Let's go back to Game 1 yesterday and how exciting it was to see what Eamon Horwedel gave you. Did you have a plan of how far you thought that he could take you in the game? And was it surprising to you and pleasantly surprising that, all right, it just kept rolling on?
Absolutely, in terms of just, having him go out there and throw 6 innings, we did not, or 5 1/3, I guess. And, that was something that we didn't expect, to get from him. And obviously we're very pleased that he came out and he did what a senior needs to do this time of year when we're battling to get into the tournament, and that's to get, his team a chance to get into the game and a chance to win. But, the last couple of weekends, he's kind of been getting into about the third time around the lineup, and that's kind of when we feel like he's, maybe teams start to get on him a little bit, which they do with a lot of guys, but he was getting 1, 2, 3 outs, and 1, 2, 3 innings, and so and his pitch efficiency was really good, and so we just it was a pleasant surprise that he went out there and did what he did.
You still have some innings left in this game. Obviously, it's a hill to climb when you're down 13-6, but you guys today have the opportunity to do something that nobody else in the league has done, and that's to get a split out of these guys. You already got one here. So is the philosophy of, all right, we got one already, and let's just go let her hang out and try to do something nobody else has done?
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be, again, there's a lot of game left in this resumption of Game 3 here, but, we're not satisfied just coming up here winning one game. We want to get out of here with a split. And like I said, whether it's this game that we come back and win, or if it's Game 4 that we have to strap it back on. But that would be the message going into that Game 4 is let's do something that nobody in the league has done with these guys.
Good luck.
All right, thanks, Russ.
That's head coach Craig Moore. We'll resume Game 3 and give you Game 4. Full day of Sunday infotainment from Muncie, Indiana. It's Ohio and Ball State. This is Bobcat Baseball.
Well, it's that time to get baseball going again. 17 hours and 16 minutes, give or take on the minutes. The delay between when we halted yesterday and getting things going this morning. Again, it is 13-6. Ohio trails the Ball State Cardinals as we're now in the bottom of the fifth inning. In an in-progress at bat, Hunter Dobbins is the batter. And it will be Luke Borer on the hill for Ohio. Borer will pitch to start this one off. Remember, Ohio used a couple of pitchers yesterday. It was Bonkel, Peck, and Sells. Now it is Luke Borer, and it's an in-progress at-bat that will start at 10:01 on this Sunday morning with a game-time temperature of 73 degrees. We got a lot of baseball for you today, and the first one is in there for a swinging strike. It is 1-1 on Hunter Dobbins, their DH and cleanup hitter. Dobbins already today 2 for 3. Well, today in this game. Yesterday 2 today, 2 for 3. Runner at second, 1-1 pitch. Smoke to short, played on a short hop. What a play. Dolan throws to first in time for the out. There is a runner at second with 2 gone now. That will wake you up. Just one little short hop to Dolan. So here is Zach Cole. And to repeat, it never really rained in Muncie last night. Just one of those things where there was a lightning delay. It was expected to rain, never really did rain, never lightninged at the ballpark. And we bagged it, and there's no lights here, so that's why we could not wait around. And thus, we are here this morning. 9-inning ball game to follow, game 4 of the series. 13-6 Ball State with the lead. And just some wispy cirrus clouds overhead. It is a beautiful morning in Muncie, Indiana. It's been a good weather weekend to this point, with the exception of 8 miles away, there was a lightning strike yesterday. Next one from Borer, up and away, gets all the way back to the backstop. Up to third on the play is Trenton Quartermain. And so the Cardinals have a runner at third with 2 out now. Ball club just went back to the hotel after staying on the bus throughout the delay. Ball State's players went to their cars and might have even left the ballpark yesterday knowing what was to come. And so it's been a long wait to sit on being down 13-6. 1-1 up and away from Borer. It is 2-1. We'll see the approach, too, and you heard from Craig Moore about the work that Eamon Horwedel gave yesterday. We'll see if Borer can finish this inning without Ball State scoring another run. 2-1, popped him up, way up there in powder blue skies. Coming in on it is Harbert. Out goes Dolan. Harbert's got it. Took a little turn on him at the end, but he leaned back and down and made the catch. So Luke Borer strands the runner, and we head on to the 6th inning. 13-6 Ball State with the lead. Good start here. A 0 on the board. We'll see if the Cats can attack and come back down 7 in Muncie. Good morning. This is Bobcat Baseball. We go to the sixth inning now. 13-6, Ohio baseball trails Ball State. And I guess if you're going to have this type of situation, you wanted to put up a 0 in the bottom of the fifth inning that you've been stewing on for 17 hours. We're supported by Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers and always a great start to the day. They've got breakfast on the menu there too, but how about a double steak burger to get you going for the start of your day? That's something I always did around going to games across the country, and there was a Steak and Shake around. Yeah, that's a good start. We go to the sixth inning, and Mac Ayers is the pitcher for Ball State. 6'3", 202, sophomore from Indianapolis. Mac Ayers wears 17. Into the box, Will Sturrick to lead it off, and the first one is in there for a strike called. It's 0-1. Mac Ayers getting the work for Ball State here, and they used two pitchers yesterday, O'Donnell and Dome. Ayers in there now. Has some zip to it, and that missed outside of the right-handed hitting Sturrick. It is 1-1. Mac Ayers, 0-1 with a 4.15 ERA, sixth appearance. Just not much work, 4 1/3 innings of work. 1-1, that eludes the swinging bat of Sturrick. It is 1-2. You know it's still morning when you have a different angle of the sun that you never really see at a ballpark, and the birds are still chirping like they just woke up. 1-2 pitch. Inside out at foul to the Bobcat dugout. There's only really one way to approach this that, well, it's something you've got to do. Go out there and go do it. There are a whole lot of other people across the world that probably would love to just be playing baseball right now. So just go get it. 1-2, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Sturrick swings through a breaking ball. And there's a strikeout for Mac Ayers. And strikeouts have been coming here from Dome, who had 4, Ayers 1, O'Donnell, their starter, had 3. And remember, O'Donnell went 3 1/3. Ohio roughed him up a little bit. 9 hits, 6 runs, all earned. And 3 strikeouts for O'Donnell. Fly ball on the infield, caught. Actually, it was a chopper to Peltier, throw to first in time. That just barely, as I was looking down, then looking up, as Michael Richardson just chopped one off the plate to third. Peltier was there, and he threw out the hustling Richardson. And here's Cale Baker. 2 gone, top of 6, 13-6. Ball State with the lead. Cale Baker to the plate. Baker, to this point in this game, 1 for 2. Brought in 2 runs. There was a 5-run fourth. Fastball from Ayers outside. It's 1-0. There is an ease at the ballpark this morning. It doesn't feel intense. It just feels comfortable. It feels a little weird. 1-0 pitch. Baker takes low and away. It's 2-0. There are fans here, amazingly enough. Diehards of the diehard cards are here. And they did not bring any of that pregame beer in from the parking lot into the park. Fly ball foul, first base side, out of play. 2-1 the count. Yesterday, there was a tailgate going, which pretty impressive for a college baseball start. And folks here today. So it is not an empty ball diamond. In fact, there are more people here than I expected there to be. 2-1 pitch outside, 3-1 the count. Ballpark faces the northeast. Temperatures expected to rise to around 87 today, maybe record highs in some parts of Indiana, with storms to pop up later this afternoon. But we should be okay, I think, to play with the earlier start today in the 9-inning game to follow. 3-1 upstairs, ball 4. Good at bat, Cale Baker, with 2 gone in the top of the 6th. Here's Nick Dolan. Remember, he didn't start this game. Xavier Hindigas did, and I erred in not asking Craig Moore about his status. It's just one of those things where Hindigas has had to deal with it. Some shoulder issue that he's played throughout the course of this season. Dolan, 1 for 1 with the ribby. Dolan had a double. And the pitch upstairs from Mac Ayers. 1-0 the count, 2 gone. There are umbrellas out, but that's just a shield from the sun. No threat of rain or lightning right now, thank goodness. Next one popped up. Foul ground, first base side over towards the Ohio dugout. Quartermain there. Makes the catch. Inning done. Ohio gets a runner, strands him, and we're through with 5.5. Presented by Integrated Service. Is for behavioral health. Healthy people, strong communities. That's Integrated Services. This is the only thing going across the country right now, I believe, for college baseball. So good morning. 13-6 Ball State. We go to the bottom of the sixth from Muncie. This is Bobcat Baseball. Bottom of the sixth inning's on. Welcome back to Ball Diamond. Sun Splash Sunday morning, just after 10 o'clock here in East Central Indiana. Got a lot of baseball for you today. 9-inning game to follow. Ohio trails 13-6 as Adam Tellier bats. Luke Bohr brings it home. That's fouled off. 0-1 the count. Tellier, 3 hits, 3 at-bats, 3 ribbies. Tellier has singled, doubled, tripled, 0-1 pitch. Inside, but called a strike. 0-2 the count. It would behoove both sides if the zone was a little bigger today. Got a lot of baseball to play. 0-2 the count. Bohr fires home pitch number 8. Chapped foul at the plate. 0-2 the count. Dimensions haven't changed since yesterday, or since they built the park. 320 down the lines, 395 to straightaway center. Alley's not marked, but it's tight. 365, 75, thereabouts. 0-2 the count. Bohr to Adam Tellier. Called. Strike 3. Dropped in that curveball to get the out. Nice pitch from Luke Bohr. 1 gone. Here's Ryan Peltier, who is 1 for 3 today. So they've got Tellier and Peltier in this part of the lineup. Combined, these two airs, 4 for 7. First one drops in low. 1-0 the count. Ball State was up top 10-0 to start. A 3-run first, a 7-run second. Ohio scratched back 6. 1 in the third, 5 in the fourth. Next one fouled off. First base side out of play. 1-1 the count. You can see the vapor trail from one plane overhead. Wonder where they're going. They're looking down at the ballpark saying, hey, there's baseball down there. Fly ball, right field, hit pretty deep. This ball's got a chance, and that is gone. Solo Oppo home run, a Ball State blast. Makes it 14-6. Ryan Peltier pelts a homer. Ohio's down 8. Hit on a line, and Roush didn't do much movement there. He did turn a couple steps and look, and it was gone. Home run, Ryan Peltier. Ohio down 8. Here's Adam Christensen. Peltier pops the 57th home run for their ball club, and Peltier just hit his 6th RBI 32 of his season. 14-6 Cardinals, 0-1 the count now on Adam Christensen. Right on left, Bohr brings it home. Outside, 1-1. If you're wondering, there is a run rule still in play. And Ball State's 2 runs away from that. It would be 10 runs after 7. 1-1 pitch. Mighty hack, tap foul at the plate. And I don't think moving the day, as in yesterday to today, changes any of that. You don't want to see it happen, but if Ball State scores 2 more runs and is up 10 after 7, this ball game's over. 1-2 pitch. Bouncing ball wide of first, foul, just barely wide of first, but Baker was over there to snare that anyway. 1-2 the count. So the 10-run rule is in play. 9-inning ball game to follow. Ohio would love a couple of more cracks here to see if they can draw closer. Out hit 15-9. 1-2 pitch, 1 gone, bases clear. Line drive, left center field, going to plug the gap and get all the way through to the track and wall. Christensen can crawl to second if he wishes, but he stands there on the second sack with a double to the gap and left. Here's Justin Conant. 1 for 2 in this game. He's walked. 14-6 Cardinals. And no matter what happens here, and obviously it's a major mountain to climb, down 8 on the road, there's still a 9-inning game to play. You don't give up on the game that you're playing, but quite obviously it's, they could see the scoreboard. They know what's going on. Right on right here, Justin Conant, 9-man in their lineup, and the pitch. Strike called, inside edge on a breaking ball. 0-1. Ohio, as it stands now, still has the opportunity to do something that hasn't been done against Ball State this year, and that's secure a split. Ohio would have to do that if they lose this one in Game 4 and the second game today. Fly ball to right, easy for Rouse, drifts to his left, makes the head-high catch. No tag at second. 2 gone on the fly out to right. Back topside now to Amir Wright. Amir Wright, whose parents and looks like 2 brothers are here below the booth, making the trip from Griffith, Indiana. 2 gone, runner at second, 14-6. Ball State leads. Wright wears 12. He is 0 for 4 today, which is rare because he's a .370 hitter. And the pitch. Missed outside. It is 1-0. There will be senior day ceremonies after this game today and before the 4th game, and I'm sure his family incredibly proud of the career that he's put in. Good ball player. 1-0 pitch, smoked back through the box and into center field for a base hit. It's 15-6 now on an RBI single. Scoring from second is Christensen, and Amir Wright delights his family. Cardinals up 9. Here's Trenton Quartermain. And unfortunately, Bohr's in this spot where, you just got to wear it. Whatever happens here, you just got to get the final out of the inning and just try to get outs. Quartermain, 5th year, out of Richland, Michigan, Kazoo Valley Junior College, and he tried to send one out of here and fouled it off both masks, it looked like. 0-1 the count. Quartermain is not one of the 2 Cardinals who have homered in this game. Peltier and Christensen have, but he can do it. He's got 13. 0-1 the count, 2 gone, runner at first. Check swing on a breaking ball low. It's 1-1. This is a field turf surface, not a hint of dirt on it. Even the warning track. Miami has dirt warning tracks, but It's field turf all the rest of the way. 15-6 Cardinals, 2 gone, bottom 6, presented by Integrated Services as a small plane flies over the ballpark here. They're looking down at the park saying, wait, baseball started, got to land the plane. 1-1, fly ball, got under it, shallow right center field. Peterson over, and he makes the catch. And oh no, he dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. And in comes Wright to score. It's 16-6. It was in his glove, and he just dropped it. 16-6 Cardinals. That's just one of those things. Isaiah Peterson makes some dazzling defensive plays, and I mean jaw-dropping defensive plays. But right there is a 10 o'clock in the morning sort of play that I'm sure no one feels worse about it than him, obviously. He's a hard-working ball player. He just dropped the ball. Quartermain at first. I don't know why he's still at first, but he is. And the first one from Bohr to Powell is a strike. It's 0-1. 16-6 Ball State. There's the 10 runs. It is a error, obviously, on Peterson. And this one hits just above the right knee of Powell, left-handed hitter. So 2 aboard, 2 gone. Ball State up 16-6. And here's Hunter Dobbins, and there's the rhythmic clapping of his walk-up song again, which will get him fired up at 10 whatever in the morning. The mountain was high to climb anyway, and now it's Mount Everest, seemingly. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count on Hunter Dobbins. So now Ohio will have to get at least 1 run to keep this thing going, unless there's an agreement that I don't know about that they're allowed to keep on playing. But that's above my pay grade. 0-1 up and in. 1-1 the count. Quartermain at second, Powell at first. Each of Ball State's run-scoring innings have been multi-run racks. 3-7-3-3. 1-1 pitch, up and in. 2-1 on Hunter Dobbins. I think the ball club got here around 8:30 this morning. We've got a first-level room, or had a first-level room at the hotel. Heard the bus pulling by. I got here around 9. 2-1 pitch. Breaker in for a strike. Belt high. Maybe generous. 2-2 the count. And even though it's 10:24 in the morning, the umpires in the stands are wide awake. 2-2 the count with 2 away. 16-6 Cards were in the bottom of the 6th. Bohr brings it home. Fouled off the mask of the home plate umpire, and that knocked the mask off. He's okay. Takes the mask, and he'll put it back on. It's early morning for them, too. So everybody just needs a little patience, probably. 2-2 the count, 2 gone. 2 aboard, 16-6 Cards. Bohr to Hunter Dobbins. Bouncing ball wide of third, foul. No changes for Ohio defensively, so it's Harbert, Peterson, and Roush left to right in the outfield. Casper Bauer, Dolan, Richardson, and Baker on the infield left to right. Mason Minzy and Luke Bohr, your battery. 2-2 the count. 2 gone, and the pitch. A knee buckling and shifting breaking ball called. Strike 3. Good pitch from Luke Bohr. But the Cards chirp for 3. 16-6. We go to the 7th. I believe Ohio needs 1 more run to keep this thing going. If they don't, this thing's done. And then it's on to game 2. This is Bobcat Baseball. Ohio needs another run to keep this thing going. It's 16-6 Ball State, and that was a little bit of the fear of, all right, you get all ready to play. Cardinals up at the plate and did not score in the bottom of the fifth, but, yeah, they flew off the branch for 3 runs in the sixth. And here we go in the seventh as Mac Ayers, who is a guy that hasn't pitched all that much, will work for Ball State here. 16-17-0 for the Cardinal crew. 6-9-1 for Ohio, and that one was the error this past inning that allowed the run to come in to score. And just one of those things in the early morning, early for baseball standards anyway, on Isaiah Peterson just not catching the ball in center. Isaiah Peterson does lead it off. Pant legs pulled up to his knees, exposing the stirrups. I don't know if that must be new. Hasn't caught my eye before. There's the strike called. It's 0-1. He'd love to atone for the error in center. Hard-working, likable, veteran Bobcat crouches as he waits in the left-handed box in the 0-1. Missed outside on a fastball. It's 1-1. That was some arm side run from Mac Ayers. That's Mac, M-A-C, Ayers. Pitching in the Mac. 1-1. Bouncing ball right side, right at the bag, back of the bag. Quartermain runs to the sack for the out. 1 away in the seventh. 16-6 Ball State. A.J. Roush bats now. Peterson did homer earlier in this game, yesterday. Casper Bauer and Mason Minzy. Roush hit one out of here in Game 1 yesterday, in which Ohio won 5-3. That was really some high-drama stuff in a 7-inning contest. Right on right in the pitch. In for a strike, maybe generous on the outside edge. It's 0-1. Next one to A.J. Bouncing ball to third. Favorable hop. Peltier takes a step and sidearm slings. Out at first is A.J. Roush. 2 gone. Ohio down, I believe, to their final out in this game. 2 gone here in the seventh. 16-6, Ohio trails. Here's Colin Casperbauer. So we'll get a real early jump on the finale of this series if Ohio doesn't get a run here. Bouncing ball over the mound in the center for a base hit. Colin Casperbauer not giving up on the game. 2 for 3 now to add to the homer that he had in inning number 4. Ohio went back-to-back. He and Minzy. And Mason will need to bring Casperbauer around to keep this thing going. 2 gone. Top of 7, 16-6 Ohio trails. Bobcat Baseball on the radio, internet, or whatever is presented by Qdoba. Qdoba stands for flavor. East State Street in Athens. 2 gone. That's Ohio's 10th hit of the day, or game. Ayers from the stretch and the pitch. Check swing, strike. 0-1 on a fastball. Oh, 0-1 the count. Ayers from the stretch, runner at first and the pitch. Missed the handle on a breaking ball outside and high. It's 1-1. Not much breeze at the ballpark right now. Not much juice in the ballpark right now from Ohio's perspective anyway. Just Sunday morning. Not easy, though. 1-1 up and away. 2-1 the count. Wonder if they'll play some Lionel Richie between games here. Easy like that Sunday morning. If Ball State does get this win under Rich Maloney, they are going to be 18-22 against Ohio in his time as their 2-time head coach at Ball State. Went to Michigan for a time. 2-1. Strike, outside edge. Minzy thought about firing on it, didn't, and Ohio's down to its last strike. 2-2 the count, 2 gone, top of 7. Yes, we did start at 10:01. So this might be a 30-minute completion of Game 3 of the series, unless Mason Minzy sends one out of here. 2-2 pitch, runner at first, 2 gone, top 7, and that's low. In the turf, saved by Christensen. 3-2 the count. So it comes down to this. Minzy, Ohio's cleanup catcher. At 10:32, the 3-2 pitch, 2 gone. Here it is. Just missed up and away, ball 4, good take. Ohio has runners on first and second now. Here's Spencer Harbert. Harbert sends one out of here. It's 16-9. 2 gone, top 7. Harbert yesterday went 1 for 3. Mac Ayers on the mound. Right on right, and time called. Harbert, middle of the box, 2 white batting gloves. Raises the bat behind that green helmet, and the pitch. Fly ball, left field, near the line, coming over cold. He is there. Makes the catch. Ball game over. Ohio loses 16-6 in a run rule contest that started yesterday and is completed today. 16-17-0 for Ball State. 6-10-1 for Ohio. Today, it took 32 minutes. But all told, this was a 17-hour delay, so probably a ball game that took 19 hours in total to finish. Well, Ohio will have to come back, try to split this series, which no one's done against Ball State this year. 16-6 the final. Talk to you in about 40 minutes from now for the finale of this series. Cardinals win it. Back here in a bit. Thanks for listening. Good morning from Muncie. This is Bobcat Baseball.